Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Cyberpunk 2077 Part 43. And we're about to go meet Takamura, who wanted to meet us, up high somewhere. What is that? Zeke Ditch. Okay, interesting. Alright, so I don't have too long for an episode today, so it's going to be one of the shorter ones, but...
can be attributed to the numerous employee benefits they offer, such as 5 paid vacation days a year, unlimited access to stimulant pharmaceuticals.
Hey, it's Sandra Dorset, the one you saved from the scavengers. After what happened, I get the feeling I could trust you. Oh, wow, from the very beginning of the game. Would you be up for retrieving a little something for me? I'll pay, of course, but it's kind of a sensitive matter, so I'd rather not get a fixer involved. It's my databank. The scavengers must have taken it while they were keeping me there. It was still connected to the net, so I traced it before they caught on and switched it off. I'm sending you the coordinates. Call me if you find it. I'd be super grateful. P.S. Data is confidential. I trust you won't access it. Okay, interesting. That's really cool, actually. A callback to the very first mission of the game.
Were that not impressive enough, 34% of Militech employees have also been promised a retirement package.
Oh, good. 1 in 3.
In other news, the NCPD welcomes a boost to gas.
This is pretty cool. Oh boy, that is high up. Glam now. Mag for those who love this for themselves. Heard about the latest and greatest braindance diet? Our prediction, 2078's hottest new trend. Braindance diet advocate and world-beloved fashionista Amber Daisy is no stranger to us at Glam. In an exclusive interview, she shared her secrets and stories about the journey her body has been on. Amber's been keeping her intake of synth organic products to a bare minimum over the past several months, and instead only experiences her meals through BDs? With the properly tuned BD, Amber says she dives in with a growling stomach but comes out with a virtue feeling like she just finished binging at a banquet. Can we hope to see Amber back in America to promote this latest craze? We're keeping our fingers crossed. That doesn't sound healthy at all. Bad news for all you Carrie Uridine fans. Hey, Carrie! That's, the fancy-looking dude that was with Johnny in our flashback. The Rocker Boys nude stills that leaked to the net a few days back turned out to be FAKE. Shot by some poser boys from the Dildon'ts, the Star's manager confirmed. The obvious giveaways, he said, were some fudge details on Carrie's iconic Filipino tattoos and some teeny-tiny anatomical differences. Mm-hmm.
Understand. Does Arasaka not have enough of its own people?
Look around, sir. Things are heating up in the city. Suits know one spark's all it takes for Japantown to go up in flames.
Riots are always best put down by folks not supporting your brand.
Ah, you are here.
Yes, I am. Good to see you, Goro.
Goro, good to see you.
As it is to see you, V. I acquired some information of my own.
Why does he look
Do you
like...
know who most
He looks
wished to
better than
honor
everyone around
Arasaka
us, like,
with
graphically.
the parade? He's a murderer. The irony makes me sick.
Look at this cool view, okay. Wow, that's a crazy place to have graffiti. Thought Yori wasn't one for tradition.
What's in it for Yorinobu? Doesn't seem like the kind who'd care to honor tradition.
That is so. Japanese heritage is one element. Yorinobu will also put on a display of power. The floats are sure to be beautiful, but the wizened eye will see in them a hidden message to his foes.
What message that be?
I am here, Kumindomo. Watch your backs.
Not one for subtlety, is he? Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky. The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
Yeah. Impossible even with implants. Good to know.
Expectations way too high, Goro. Couldn't pull that off even if you had your fancy implants.
I have thought of a solution. While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats.
Okay.
They are all kept in one place, Arasaka Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
I still don't get how you're sneaking inside. 8 intelligence, okay. Actually sounds doable.
Lots of ways to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need...
I know what you need. It is taken care of. I have an infected shard. It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
Shard, where'd you get it? I'm so glad that 8 intelligence is actually giving us all these options.
Where'd you get this shard?
It feels like that's not that much intelligence, but apparently it's enough.
Kabuki. Might actually be half decent soft then. And if it isn't, got a few tricks up my sleeve too.
This is good to know.
Alright.
Let us move on.
Yeah, what are we looking at here? Every time I see Gimme Danger, it gives me that What's Up Danger from Spider-Man Across the Multiverse or whatever.
Take control of the float is one thing, but not all. The security concerns me, the snipers especially. I will be an easy target.
True.
But I may have an answer. Okada-san mentioned the city cameras.
Okay.
If we gain access to them, we will see exactly where the snipers are. You can deal with them as I advance.
Okay, we did read that one. I don't think we've read this one. When Silverhand formed Samurai, he did so as a fully fledged artist. He knew what he wanted, and as the group's charismatic leader, he knew how to impose his vision on the rest of the band. The roles in the groups were clearly divided. Johnny and Carrie Urnine were the inspired provocateurs, and continually conflicted soul of the band. Meanwhile, Henry, bass, lived in his own world, even in those rare instances when he wasn't high out of his mind. He may never have known how good he was. Rumor had it Silverhand was sleeping with Henry to keep him in the band? Doubt it. Silverhand was also rumored to be sleeping with Carrie to boost the latter's morale. The truth is, Johnny was sleeping with everyone, though his heart wasn't always in it. Really? Okay. Soon after Samurai's breakup, Henry suffered a literal shock in an accident, after which he began behaving even more strangely than usual, and then, almost as if he'd been ready and waiting to jump at the chance, he hit rock bottom. Nancy, keyboards, was the single reasonable, normal person in the group. She came to a gig, played to the best of her ability, then went home. Only thing was, her toxic, aggressive piece of shit husband was at home too. He ended up tightening his grip on her enough that she left the band. Soon after, he tried to turn the screw some more, but something in Nancy snapped. She finally remembered her murky gang past, and her husband had more than enough to think about as he fell 80 floors down. Damn! After 7... This doesn't sound completely right, though. Yeah, some of this sounds like Miss. After 7 months spent in jail, Nancy returned to Samurai, but it wasn't the same. In the end, she left again for good and started a new media career as Best ISIS for N54 News. Okay. That's Nancy? Did we know that already? I feel like I should have known that already. Okay, crazy. Denny, drummer and high-functioning neurotic plagued by thousands of real and imagined obsessions, was only truly herself on stage. Off stage, she spent most of her time trying to prove to herself that she wasn't as fucked up as everybody seemed to think. It's likely why she took up with Henry. Compared to him, Denny was normal indeed. If it hadn't been for Silverhand's legendary hatred of managers, those slick ass-kickers who told you what to say and when and where you were going to play and you had to play nice with, Samurai could have achieved much greater success. Instead, they always remained a punk alternative, icons of cool and uncompromising rebellion. One day, you can't get into one of their gigs, the next you could walk right by a whacked-out Silverhand puking into the river. And that's what Johnny would call true freedom before barfing on your shoes. Silverhand's death was what truly launched Samurai into the realm of legend and out of reality. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that? The risks are considerable.
Yeah, well, getting more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard.
Sure.
Camera control room is in front of us. You must
elevator,
get
Goro.
inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
Sure, Goro. Okay, here it is. Gotcha. Alright. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Boom. Just that easy. I know we've read Sex and Crow. Alright. Yo, there's so many of these right now. What the hell? We've read that one too. Alright, let's install the software.
Fucking worked.
Alright. We're good to go. Our bat. Oop. Ashtray. Gotta have that. 3 credits. Woo! Common material components, at least. Hey, Goro, what's good? System's ours.
Done. System's ours.
The shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that,
How do I walk?
Sid, I have not eaten since yesterday.
Alright.
Give me the best on the menu.
I highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful.
Thanks,
He's a
Johnny.
well-trained dog. Needs orders, that's all.
Yo, Goro's my man,
When
okay?
he outlives his purpose, we'll flatline him.
Could still be dangerous.
He's not on his A game, sure. But even without implants, he could decommission us easily.
Where's that come from? Ever seen him in action?
Nah, just no. And the way he walks, look in his eye.
We'll come back to this later.
Alright, maybe for right now. But soon we'll be better.
What is this?
Hey, yakitori.
Okay, I have laid the plan. 1. We break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth.
Okay. 5. Oda zeros us. We don't have the reflexes for that. Really out to get us killed, aren't you? Done dumber shit than this before, so, you know. Well, first, let's take a bite. Done dumber shit than this before, so.
Well, sounds like a suicide run, but done dumber shit than this, so.
Things even more stupid than stealing from Arasaka.
None dumber yet, no. Set the bar pretty high with that one.
Now, we part.
Goro, my guy!
Nonsense is required.
I love this dude. You don't know this city, let me help.
Doing? Don't let him off his
You're a stranger in a strange land. Going with you.
True.
Johnny seems to appreciate
And
that.
you with your hands, skills, mind of a thief.
Okay, bye, Johnny.
Agreed. This we will do together.
Cook! Louder! Louder!
Double the amount
Yorinobu.
of our active Night City
Flash.
security forces. President Myers has called this a
He
breach
eliminated the
in
last
Army
obstacle
Accord.
between
Provocation
himself and
targeted
complete
at the
power.
NUSA
And they?
Surrendered it to
Tell me
him.
then, what do we call the murder of my father? Was that not a provocation? Was that not a...
Arasaka, an empire built to last. Before Yorinobu set fire to it from the inside, all of this began with him. The factions, power struggles, all of this. Kusa.
So it's like damn or something. I just I saw that commercial. Real water is 99 eddies a gallon. I guess real water is expensive. Where'd he get his rebellious streak?
Where's Yorinobu's rebellious streak come from?
No one knows this. Perhaps soon I shall ask him in person.
Yo, sounds sick. What are the factions?
Got factions inside Arasaka?
How did I not
are
finish
they?
this the first time I played
There
it?
are three. Kiji,
I'm loving this story.
and Taka. Kiji longs for stability.
I guess there was just too many
The old
bugs.
order. They are united behind Hanako-sama.
Okay.
The liberal wing, Hato, support Michiko-sama, Saburo's granddaughter. I know little about her. And then there is Taka, treacherous thugs who support Yorinobu. Not to mention even smaller factions.
Tell me about him some other time.
Yeah, the main three, that was good. Alright, let's finish up our yakitori here. Not as picky as Goro. Why'd Saburo allow that to happen?
Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could have kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at a critical moment, he showed a weakness.
For Yorinobu.
For his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not, for he did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinobu returned, his tail between his legs, she persuaded her father to give him a second chance. Do you understand? Hanako-sama saved Yorinobu from the consequences of his deed.
That's gonna make her hard to convince then, because she probably likes him. Then.
Feels like that's about to change.
So it's gonna be hard to convince Yorinobu was the
As long as we
murderer.
get Hanako to believe our version of events. Conscience could also come into play. Assuming she's got one.
We must reach her first. Will you join me?
Might as well.
Sure, why not?
Let us go from here.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please come again.
Sawdust and plastic.
Okay. Oh, wow. Away we go, I guess. $4:50 a.m. That's actually, hold up. That's actually perfect to assume we went to sleep. Because it was 8 o'clock, like 8:50. So if we slept from like 9 to 3, and then travel time here. So, yeah, that actually works out really well. We're going to say that we did sleep in the interim then, because there's no way it took us like 9 hours to get here. It only takes a couple hours to get anywhere in Night City. Perfect. Alright, so this is now day 5 for V, since waking up with the shard. Day 5.
We must just climb up here.
Alright.
Now, this way.
Glad it's letting me walk now.
Smiles to us. It seems no one is here today.
Little maelstrom painting back there. Where are we? Rancho Coronado. Oh wow, this is in like in the heart of Santo Domingo. Wow. Okay. This is new. There it is. My man Goro. He's just so cool. The way he sounds, the way he looks, his like whole personality, his whole vibe. I love this guy.
I would call this a beautiful view of the city.
If the city was beautiful, if the city was beautiful.
If there was anything to admire.
Yeah.
Night City that much?
Perhaps I am simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attention.
Okay.
You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Okay, let's go over the plan then. Mind running out and getting a pizza?
Oh, can you run and grab us a pizza?
Take out the food? No. Just no. If I had time and ingredients, I would prepare some onigiri with cod. Or with grilled salmon.
He's definitely a foodie, isn't he? A picky one, too.
No, even better. With umeboshi clams. Arasaka-sama's favorite appetizer. Simple, tasty, and filling. I found him chewing once. Pride on his face. It was a protein bar.
Saburo Arasaka with a protein bar. Get out of here.
Like a true soldier. Okay, enough. What will both
Isn't that the truth? Alright, let's do
Let's
this.
do this.
Scan the area. At a service tunnel?
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
What do you think of that?
could lead to the warehouses.
Right. It's a big place just in the middle of everything. Footbridge?
Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
There will be another way. See the transformer?
Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should use it to step up.
I kind of like the underground tunnel idea, to be honest. Antenna? Security hub's got to be in that building?
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage. This is not bad.
It is very near where we could step in if we take the wall. How about this? Gates guarded?
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
A last resort. I do not wish to die there.
True. Comm system?
Got eyes on the comm system. Lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion.
There's still more to see. The pipes.
Pipes. See them?
We could use them to get inside.
I'm hoping that's not giving us away here. Done.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we go in.
Sounds sensible. Better get comfy.
Oh god, how long are we spending on this? 12 hours?
V.
That's
What?
rough. We did get pizza.
No sudden movements. Do you see it?
A cat! Hey! Thought they'd all disappeared from the city. After that one I didn't see anymore.
Fine-looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a bakeneko.
We actually know that one. Nope, just a cat.
Chill. It's just a cat.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
We read about the Bakaneko. They're like demon cats.
My grandmother knew many stories about kitsune, kappa, bakeneko too.
Where'd you grow up?
Where'd you grow up, anyway?
Oh, we getting some Takamura background
I am
here.
from the
Here we go.
slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to live there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
Remember when I was a kid?
Childhood memories. Let's see. Hopping buildings, running away from badges, iron taste of blood from a split lip.
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum. Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
Military transporters for a slum.
Transporters, you say?
Armored and armed, Chiba 11 has the most murders in all Japan. It probably still has.
Damn. They recruit you for military service? 10 body. There it is.
Let me guess. So they could turn him into corpo soldiers?
Exactly. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
How'd you come to be Saburo's bodyguard?
So how's a corpo rookie go from cleaning
Yeah,
the
for
trees
real.
to being Saburo Arasaka's bodyguard?
That's a big
The
jump.
highest grades at the academy, service in the special forces, and Arasaka-sama's unmatched eye for talent.
You're not saying Saburo fell for you at first sight.
To make the right decisions with imperfect knowledge, that is how you become the world's most powerful man. 100 candidates standing at attention, and Arasaka-sama looked into each of our souls and chose the one who would serve him best.
Wow. Takamura. Look at this guy. What a beast. Started from nothing just like us. We'll prove ourselves too. Huh. Anything's good that puts food on the table? All you had to do was kill Arasaka's enemies.
And all you had to do in return was kill Saburo's enemies.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to.
No, not really. I do the
Unlike
same
you
thing.
and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
The easy path. Saying you got no dirt on your hands.
Saying you got no dirt on your hands?
There are no clean hands, but it is important how they become dirty.
So spill. How'd you sully yours?
Arasaka gave me what no one else could. Values I could honor, live for. This was most important. You dirty your hands for money. I, in the name of principles.
Because I need money, Takamura. I don't know if you didn't know that. But, to be fair, the last few weeks of my life here, I'm spending making hundreds of thousands of eddies to buy cars, so... So in your defense, you know, maybe. I'm not judging you.
Wasn't judging you.
Untrue. You oppose the corporations, their order, their word, in a mindless way. Yet you offer no worthy alternative.
Take a look around. It's here. Your corporate world in its glorious splendor.
You show me filthy streets as if no other world exists, as if nothing else is possible. What of the millions who work for Arasaka and receive stability,
And
safety?
Chiba 11 slum rats? They're there. Scraping scraps out of scop tins. Corpse decided that too.
We cannot fix everything at once.
Sure, Takamura. I mean, I see where he's coming from, but we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one. I don't think the corporation system is completely broken and completely evil, but it's not the best alternative, Takamura. Let's be straight, alright? Okay. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to agree to disagree on this, Takamura. And I'm cool with you thinking that, and I'll think what I'm thinking.
Tired of bickering. Let's just drop it.
Sometimes I wish to become a nomad, to leave this world, forget everything.
I can see that. Never too late.
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog new tricks.
Do we have any idea how old Takamura is? No.
Do you know what I think?
What's that?
Go for it.
That day in Konpeki, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Starting to make some sense, Takamura. But I actually dig you. I understand if V doesn't, but I'm big on
Starting
this.
to make some sense.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
Bakaneko got sick of us, looks like.
It will find its own way.
Did it chase Johnny? Is that what happened? Because Johnny went
As
over?
will we.
What just happened? That'd be crazy if that's what happened.
I think it is time to do something.
Yeah, you think?
Oh, fuck. Getting worse.
You do not look so bad.
10 o'clock. We basically spent a whole one of our 3 weeks alive left with this Takamura stuff. Yikes. We will meet on Santa Ana Street. I'm waiting by the construction site. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, we lost a lot of time. A lot of time. This is the end of day 5, basically. And, yeah, I think once we go down this elevator, we're going to call it for this episode. And we will do this little heist on this Arasaka whatever next time. Really ashamed that day 5 ended up being so little done for V. Like, we did nothing. All this to do. And we did nothing with it except for some Takamura character building. And getting ready for this heist of sorts here. So, yeah. Not ideal, but it is what it is, I suppose. It's not the end of the first week yet, and we're supposed to have 3. That gives us some time, I guess. Alright, Takamura. But this guy is so cool. I just had to talk to him. Had to hang out with him. Not the end of the world. Alright. So next time, we're going to go ahead and do this mission with Takamura. And it's probably going to run over into day 6 next time. So, V and I will see you for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. And if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for being here. And V and I will see you, and Takamura will see you next time.